Rick Dawson and his younger brother Walker were doing a little treasure hunting inside the old abandoned Mine 27 one afternoon. They hadn't been inside very long when a cave-in sealed the entrance behind them. For hours they clawed at the fallen rock with their bare hands, but the mountain wasn't giving them back. Eventually, too exhausted to keep digging, the brothers sat down in complete darkness. Then, they heard steel striking stone deeper inside the mine. Walker looked at Rick. Neither brother said a word. That's when Walker noticed a faint glow coming from around a bend deeper inside the mine. The two of them slowly made their way toward it. Sitting all by itself on the mine floor was an old miner's lantern. The flame burned steady, like someone had just lit it. Walker picked it up. By the light of that old lantern, words slowly began appearing on the coal walls. "Tell Mary I love her. Tell my boys to mind their mama. Don't let my little girl forget me. We stayed together." 40 years earlier, Mine 27 collapsed on a crew of 20 miners. Not a single one of them ever made it back out. Those carvings were the last words they ever left behind. Outside the mine, the hours kept passing, but Rick never came home. Cindy knew something wasn't right. She called Rose at the sheriff's office. Rose dispatched Sheriff Tom Mercer. When Mercer pulled up to Mine 27, Walker's pickup was still sitting outside. One look at the collapsed entrance, and Mercer knew there wasn't time to waste. He drove a few miles toward Black Pine to Jim Tolliver's cabin. Before Mercer could even knock, Jim opened the door. Mercer told Jim there were 2 boys trapped inside Mine 27. Jim looked into Mercer's eyes. He already knew. Time was running out. He grabbed his hat. "Let's go get 'em." By the time they returned, night had fallen. Jim walked to the mouth of Mine 27. He stood there for a moment. Then, he slowly removed his hat. Neither man said a word. Jim stepped toward the darkness. And that's when it happened. The Ridge Walker emerged. Massive boulders, broken timbers, everything sealing the brothers inside was thrown aside. Deep inside the mine, Rick and Walker heard the mountain moving again. Then, for the first time since they'd been trapped, a beam from Mercer's patrol SUV headlights cut through the darkness. Rick smiled. "They found us." Back outside, the Ridge Walker let out one long howl. Mercer tipped his hat. Without another sound, the Ridge Walker disappeared into the night before either brother reached the surface. Mercer helped Rick and Walker out of the mine, then stopped when he noticed the old miner's lantern still burning in Walker's hand. He looked at the lantern, then back into the darkness of Mine 27. But he never said a word. Some folks around Black Hollow believe the crew of Mine 27 is still down there, still finishing the shift they never got to finish. And maybe, when 2 brothers found themselves trapped beneath that mountain, those old miners finally got the chance to make sure another family never had to read goodbye letters carved into a coal wall.